Gas masks and hand grenades. Gas masks and hand grenades. Gas masks and hand grenades. Gas masks and hand grenades.
Hey, what is happening, YouTube? I'm back with episode 2 of Collector Scum from the Sewer, update number 2. So, yeah, I think I said in my first one, which I did last Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, I don't know. Who cares? Whenever I did that, a couple days back, that I had a lot of shit coming in, and I did. I think it was Thursday. Was it Thursday? Or Wednesday, whatever, Thursday. Let's say it was Thursday. So I had a lot of stuff still outstanding. I have a lot of stuff still outstanding. It's been fucking crazy, quite frankly. I have been on a absolute unadulterated financial nightmare crash course into how to blow a lot of money very quickly. And you know what? I give zero, you know what's. I'm not going to say it yet because I think a lot of the reason my videos don't get dispersed quite enough is because I use the F word a lot. So if I wait for a couple minutes to use it, maybe, but I give no Fs. That's what I give. No Fs. Lots of no Fs. I am on a tear. And hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing, Alakazam? Long time, man. So yeah, lots and lots to get into tonight. Believe it or not, I know you're going to find it hard to believe, although I think I intimated this in the last update that there's more guitars. There's another guitar and a bass, and there's still another guitar coming that I bought yesterday. I think I'm done. I think I'm capped on guitars. What's up, AZ Mick? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I think I am. Hey, Kyle, what's up? I think I'm at the top end of my guitar insanity. I have gone absolutely crazy. But I've gotten so much shit in today that I'm like, I got to share all this stuff. And it's interesting because it kind of ties in a little bit with a video that Alan Coulson dropped on Let's Talk Metal relative to, are we flexing? Are we showing off? Nah. I mean, I've shown maybe 5% of my collection, maybe 10%, maybe. And I haven't really, I don't know that I have anything that's insanely worth anything. I mean, I have some box sets that are pretty salty, some original OG pressings of CDs. Don't have a lot of OG press vinyl, man. I got rid of all that stuff and kind of reaccumulating a little bit, which you'll get to see some of that today. But man, I don't even know where to start. There's just too much shit. I'll tell you where I'll start. Here's where I'll start. Right here. Check this fucking shirt out, man. The Fields, it's the Fields of the, not the Fields. Fields of the Nephilim. If you guys know this band, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, we'll get on it. Marty loves them. Matt loves them. My buddy Andrew, if he pops in here, loves them. Gothic, Ennio Morricone sort of influenced fucking badassery, like gothy rock, hard rock, sort of metal, sometimes quite a bit of metal, sometimes just super gothy, just super good shit. And I saw this shirt the other day, and I'm like, I gotta own that, man. And I will say that I got a shirt. I don't have it out here. I got a shirt of Tangerine Dream. Zeit sent to me about 2 weeks ago, I don't know, 10, 12 days ago. I've never been more disappointed in my entire life, man. I was so fucking stoked to wear that shirt. Could not wait to get that shirt and wear it everywhere. And I get it, and I open it up, and it's a goddamn iron-on. Like, no shit. It's essentially a very tricky, more elevated iron-on, but it's an iron-on. It's not a DTG print. It's not a it's definitely not a silk screen. And I paid like $30 for this thing. I'm like, fuck no, man. Going back. They actually let me keep the shirt and refunded my money. And then begged me to actually take down the negative feedback, which I did. I I went neutral and said that they did a hell of a job trying to sell me that they were apologetic. And they were. I would have sent the shirt back. I just wanted the money back. I don't know that I'll ever wear it anywhere, but wish I'd gotten that out. I'm not sure where it's at. It's in there somewhere. So yeah, you got to be careful with these shirts, man. But this one, straight up silk screen or DTG. If it's DTG, it's well done. It is killer, man. Really killer. So Fields will definitely. While we're on shirts, I got a shitload of shirts coming, and I got a couple in the other day. And man, indie merch just totally left me down, man. Totally left me down. I got my buddy Kelly's Till the Dirt Band. Love that image. Really super badass shirt. But they sent me a medium and I need a large. Not going to work because my medication that I take for my neurological illness is made me get very fat. And it's very hard for me to lose that weight because I'm not able to do a lot of physical stuff. We're going to start working on some of that stuff, but I just don't think it's going to work much. And then I goofed and I ordered Holy Diver, which I've never had this shirt, and I fucking love that artwork. We all do, right? I ordered a medium in this accidentally. So that has to go back. That's on me. The other shirt I got with this was with the 20%. I don't know whether it was a Black Friday, buy one, get what. I don't know what it was. Whatever it was. What's up, Kyle, AZ Mick, Alakazam? Oh, it's the same guys, all right? I don't know. It says there's 15 of you guys in here, so everybody say hello. Yeah, I got Bathory, Sign of the Black Mark, but I hung it up already because that one I'm keeping. Really cool, double-sided one, too. I really dug that. By the way, tonight, I'm double-fisting it, man, because I got absolutely horrific news on Thursday, and I got bad news. Well, yesterday I had to have a biopsy for my leg, and it's sore as a bitch. And then, what's that? You've been down too long in the midnight sea. Right. And also today I had to go do eye test. It was about 2 hours where they test your peripheral vision, and my peripheral vision was fucked because of this disease. And then tomorrow, 10:30 a.m., MRI of my brain. Let's drink to that. MRI of my brain. If there's any brain in there, let's drink to it. I doubt there is. I'm drinking a Atomic Citrus and some white Zinfandel. I'm having some Zinfandel. There we go. So yeah, those are the shirts. What else did I get in, man? I got a Gorguts Pyre Press Erosion of Sanity coming in. And then I've got, and I'm supposed to have this looked up, from Night Merch. I've got a bunch of stuff that's being held up because I totally freaking forgot to that I had a pre-order on there. Those shirts, Kyle, were from Indie Merch. They had a 20% off, so I grabbed 3. I'd been buying a lot of stuff there. I've gotten 2 Blue Dust Nords, a Cynic shirt. Seems to me I got 2 other ones from there too. I can't remember what the other 2 were. But from Night Merch, I've got, what do I have coming in from Night Merch? I had this looked up and then I forgot to actually pull the email up. It is, there she is. Right? Is that you? What the hell, man? There it is. Okay, so I've got 6 shirts coming from Night Merch, and I don't know why I went nuts with them, but I've got a Sacramentum, Far Away from the Sun coming, Sisters of Mercy, Floodland, Paradise Lost, Draconian Times, Dismember Like an Ever-Flowing Stream, and Cro-Mag's Age of Quarrel. Plus, I also have Wayfair, and this is the one that's holding everything up. It's printed tomorrow, I think they said. Wayfarer's new, is it called American Gothic, I think? Man, I dig that album. Really dig that album, and I dig the design of their new T-shirts. So those are coming. I have a Sisters of Mercy. No. I have a Mission UK shirt coming. I have a Sisters of Mercy box set coming. I have a Talk box set coming. These are all the things that are coming. An original OG Press CD of The Eternal Idol, or Headless Cross. Sorry, Headless Cross, and a bunch of Borknagar. Now, you're going to see some Borknagar because I went crazy and decided to get all the Borknagars. I'm missing one here, but I got almost every other one. I think I've got 5 here and 4 or 5 on the way that are still coming. So there's a whole lot shit coming. Yeah, no more box sets coming in soon, right? Oh, Gene Loves Jezebel. Got a box set of them too coming in. This is all the stuff I had on order, dude. Devin. This is all stuff that's been on order for at least, I don't know, 8-10 days, something like that. But anyway, all right. So let's get into the stuff that I do have here. I'll double check and see if there's anything else I've got coming, but I think that's most of it. And I got to chill. So let's go through individuals. Well, actually, let's do this first. I think I showed this earlier on an earlier stream or something, but lay it on the line. The autobiography of Rick Rocket Emmett. I'm just getting that started. I got it like 3 weeks ago. I'm a terrible reader, and I've had a lot going on medically and just not been in a good frame of mind to read. And then this is super prized item here. Last Wednesday night a week ago, I went down to Philadelphia and I grabbed a ticket the night before, 5th row center stage. In fact, I was in the first row of what they called right behind the pit, and there were 4 rows there before me, ahead of me. And literally, I could have spit and hit the stage super easy. When Getty and the host, I forget his damn name, Daniel something. He's a TV producer guy, I think, or writer, screenwriter. When he and Getty were standing at the kind of up near the front of the stage talking initially, kind of going through some stuff before they went and sat in overstuffed recliners. They were literally probably 12, 14 feet away from me. And, you know, it was just super cool. We got this free with our ticket, but trust me, that ticket, a 5th row center, was not cheap at all. But I was like, you know what? It's Getty fucking Lee, man, and I'm going. And I just decided I deserved that. So, and this was a neat little sort of thing that they're giving out at the to everybody that attends. Nice little program talking about it's just a neat little program about the whole, you know, why he decided to write a book and kind of a thumbnail sketch, some all kind of memorabilia stuff. So, Getty, love you, brother. You're the best. And I will say there's going to be a video on that because I took a good amount of video. I wasn't that guy just, you know, videotaping the whole thing. I wanted to focus on what he had to say. I wanted to listen to him and not be that guy. But I probably have at least, it was about a 2-hour thing. And, yeah, no, I think that Getty and Alex Alakazam, they're going to play together, no doubt. Probably going to write something. I don't think they're going to call it Rush. If they do, it might be a celebration of Neil, maybe like a bunch of different drummers, Carrie, Portnoy, you know, you name it, Omar Hakim, probably dozens of guys, Dave Grohl. But I don't see them going out and at all touring as Rush. If anything, maybe a small residency in Vegas or Atlantic City or something like that. But I would be Red Rocks maybe. But there's no way they're going out on a full-fledged tour. Just no way. So Getty did address. He said, you never know. Alex and I have been beating the dust off in my basement studio. You never know. We'll see. Time will tell. But as far he did sort of address the elephant in the room, which is, would you be Rush? And he's like, I don't know if without Neil we could do that. So we could probably come out and play these songs and people would come and see us and honor the tradition, but do we go out as Rush, or is that pushing it too far? I think it would, for a lot of us Rush fans, I think it might be a bridge too far. Maybe Geddy Lee, Alex Lifeson of Rush, play Rush with a host of drummers. Maybe that works. I don't know. So, all right, let's dig into. So those were the books. There will be as I said, I probably videoed on my phone somewhere in the 35 to 45-minute range of video clips, and we will probably see a really nice video, which I guess I'll start there actually instead of the books. So this came in today. It's still, I just plugged it in a little bit ago. My new laptop, boys and girls. Oh yeah, a Mac. This is a MacBook Pro, 14-inch. I only went with 14 because I'm using my my 55-inch plasma TV as my monitor when I do video or music stuff. 1 terabyte SSD hard drive, 18 gigabyte unified memory, has Logic Pro on it, and so you'll start to see a lot more cool pro style videos. Let's hope. Let me wet my whistle here. So yeah, the MacBook Pro is in. Does everybody want to see CDs, box sets, vinyl first, or or should I show the 2 guitars quick that are in? Let's show the 2 guitars. Let's flex some guitars, shall we? Shall we, kids? Shall we flex some guitars? Let's do it. All right, I'm going to show Marty's favorite guitar, Marty from Heavy Metallurgy. He just loves this guitar. Can't get enough of it. He offered me like 5 times what I paid for this just to have it. That's a lie. He hates this shape. I happen to think it's one of the coolest shapes ever. It is my Dean Cadillac in Ocean Burst, I think it's called, with a Floyd Rose 1000 licensed on there. Look at that headstock. I love it. I love it. People hate their giant headstocks. I think they're fucking incredible. I think they're fucking amazing. I love this color scheme. It's like it's like blue, but I think it's like really dark blue on the back. This one needs a little bit of attention on the Floyd. I'm going to get that looked at. I'm having a whole bunch of guitar work done because I've got to have the Lifeson looked at. Otherwise, I'm going to take it back. Showed that the last time, but man, this one, love the way it plays. You guys probably can't hear that, I'm guessing, right? Had my first lesson with Kevin Hupnego of Gorguts tonight, by the way, guys. Yeah, dude, Nate, this fucking guitar rules. It is fucking beautiful. This was a B. This was a B that I got for $925, dude. $925. You can't hear it. Okay. I have an amp coming. That was ordered today along with my Quad Cortex amp sim. I ordered a Boss Katana 100-watt 112 combo. That's going to be perfect for what I need to do. So stoked to get that in. Stoked to get these worked on. I've basically been playing the Cantrell and the Koa Taylor, or not the Koa Taylor, the Walnut Edge Burst 424 CE acoustic, which I'll probably show one more time because I'm in love with that thing. All right, now, also, I decided, because I do play a bit of bass, I slap the bass. And anyways, this thing is a Spectre Legend 4. Tell you what, man, best $540 I've ever spent in my life on an instrument. It is a beast. No, it's not the American-made Spectre, but I tell you what, man, this thing kicks fucking ass. It has so much punch, has so much definition on the three different pickup uh, things you not stop. What am I looking for? Selections that you can roll with. We practice. My buddy and my two buddies and I used to have a band way back when, and we got together at my friend's house. He's a multi-millionaire, and he's got a finished basement with a 150-watt PA and a 20-piece Tama drum set down there. And we walked in, and I think he was kind of half expecting things to be kind of like, back in the day, 25 years ago, when I could play, but I wasn't great, and Dave couldn't play at all. Dave is our bass guy, and man, his mouth almost fell over. He's like, "What the fuck?" He was blown away. It's a bolt-on, man. This thing is fucking beautiful. Again, I love that ocean burst color, that blue burst. One of my favorite colors. That is not the color of my last guitar I will be showing, which I don't have yet. But yesterday, I bought a custom 22 Paul Reed Smith semi-hollow body. Coming in about a week, I think, something like that. Maybe a little less. I'm not sure. So that leaves me with the Cantrell Wino, Les Paul Epi. It leaves me with the Lifeson for now. If they can't fix the thing I'm concerned about on it, that's going back. Lifeson Les Paul Epi signature. Both of those guitars I showed, and they're both gorgeous. What else? Also the Dean Cadillac, and then the Paul Reed Smith, and this puppy. And my last one, which you've already seen, but you're going to see it again, and that is... Shit. That is my Taylor 424 Edge Burst. Anyways, this thing is like, it's like making love. This is the best thing in the world. Anyway, there we go. Guitar section over with. So, hopefully we didn't lose too many peeps. And now we're getting into the, that Taylor is, dude, that Taylor is the best. It's the bomb. I got to take this off. It's fucking sweltering in here. I'm going to put my hat back. Oh. Okay, so we'll get into, how about we do the single CDs first. Sorry, man. I'm just sweating my sack off here, man. It's super hot in my room because this TV, this plasma just throws heat like a mother off of it. So we'll just get my hair out of my face. And we'll move on. Okay, so single CDs, all new stuff that you didn't see a few days ago, right? And we'll start with the non-metal stuff. We'll work up to the metal stuff. Man, I got some good shit in here. Oh, goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Let's start with, we'll keep that separate. Okay. All right, first up, Fairport Convention, Psych English Prague, acoustic, sort of, would I call it folk? Yeah, it's got a bit of a folk vibe to it, but it's kind of weird and a bit eclectic and very proggy folk, I guess you'd say. This is called Unhalf Bricking. Classic album, man. I just picked this up yesterday. I went to a place I should not have gone to because I spent like $200 there, almost $160. I forgot to mention I got a brand new turntable and speaker combo, and I have commandeered my father's Pioneer from the 70s. It's killer wood grain. No, it's not wood grain. It's wood cabinet receiver. I forget the model. Brian knows. I sent him pictures of it. And his CD player. It's only a single, but who cares? Whatever. And I'm putting that in my room here because I'll be getting that tomorrow. So, Unhalf Breaking, Fairport Convention, classic, as Alec Hazam said, just killer, folky, psyche, proggy, awesome album. Okay, a double shot. A double shot of the Coop. The Coop. We've got Killers, dual CD. It's got the original album remastered, and then it's got live at Mari's Soul Pop Festival, April 2nd, 1972. Man, dude, so many killer songs on here. See what I did there? Under My Wheel, Be My Lover, You Drive Me Nervous. Yeah. Dead Babies, killer. Fucking great album. And then more Coop. One of the very, very, very first, if not, I often say that Kiss Alive was my first album, and I'm pretty sure it was my first album that I bought with my own money. But this very well may be the very first album I ever got on 8-track tape. Would have been 74, 5 maybe, so I'd have been like 9 maybe. And I remember just, School's Out, had to have that song. So obviously it's School's Out from Alice Cooper. You got the original album remastered. And then you've got Live in Miami from May 27, 72 with a lot of previously unreleased stuff. Plus you got studio extras on here. Do you have that on this one? Yeah, this one has alternate versions of You Drive Me Nervous, Under My Wheel, and Dead Baby. So Alice Cooper, again, 2 classics. What's up, Nick? How you doing, buddy? Been a while. What's going on, man? Okay. Oh, you guys are going to love this. I can't wait. As I said, this is the non-metal pile. There's a couple that are kind of like quasi-metal, but not really. Okay. Nectar, Remember the Future. Really killer English prog. And I don't know what this is from 2020. Purple Pyramid, which is a Cleopatra. It has Remember the Future Part 1 and Part 2. Academy of Music 74 live set on here. I almost was thinking about getting the box set, but I remember this album a long time ago, and I'm not sure that I need to have 5 discs of this material. But I always wanted some Nectar. Tab in the Ocean is another one I got to grab. But this one and Tab in the Ocean are like the 2 classic ones. Devin, I looked for Eloy. He just had a lot of real current Eloy, not the classic stuff. So I was like, yeah, I'm good. So there's that. Okay. So Nectar, Remember the Future. I did not own this. I own pretty much everything else, but I owned this on cassette, and I gave it to Marty, I believe. Did not own this on CD, and never owned it on CD. That was kind of weird. So I got it for like $5. How can you go wrong? Used. It's a BMG jobby, it looks like. Direct marketing for BMG. That's your telltale sign right there. I love this album. I said that Back for the Attack was my definitive album. I probably fucked up. It really probably should have been this one or the one that Brian chose, but I wanted to be a contrarian. Although Kiss of Death, Mr. Scary, and Dream Warriors 3 are my favorite Dawkins songs. So, but this has, Without Warning, Tooth and Nail, Just Got Lucky, Heartless Heart, Don't Close Your Eyes, When Heaven Comes Down, Into the Fire, Bullets to Spare, Alone Again, and Turn on the Action. Kick-ass album, man. Kick-ass. All right. I don't care what any of you bastards say. This is the Rock Candy version. Have not had this on anything since cassette that got ripped off many years ago. Or, well, this might have been in the stuff that I lost in the storage unit. But, man, I fucking love this album. Aldo Nova Subject. This is the Rock Candy edition right here, man. Remastered 24-bit audio. AOR classic. Hold back the night. I can't do his whine. He's got that nasal sort of thing that I'm not very good, But, man, Monkey on My Back, Armageddon, Race Cars, Hey Operator, make the telephone talk to me. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Cry Baby Cry, Victim of a Broken Heart. I listened to that song at least 4 million times every time I thought I had a chick that was into me that clearly wasn't into me but was into one of my friends and befriended me to get to my friend. Happened numerous times, no lie. Victim of a Broken Heart. Hold Back the Night Rules. War Suite, Prelude to Paradise, Paradise. Fucking love this album. You're going to see this again in a few minutes. All right, the last of the non-metal stuff. Okay, I had to do it, man. I had to do it. I was looking for this album. This is Europe's second album. It's called Wings of Tomorrow. This is a fucking banger of an album, man. Just a kick-ass album. Hey, Wade, what's up, buddy? Anybody that doesn't know this album by Europe and thinks Europe is just a pop band, nah, you're wrong. The latest Europe is Killer, man. It's very much Deep Purple worship. But this album is a slayer, man. Oh, man, so many good songs. Stormwind, Scream of Anger fucking rips, man. Aphasia, Wings of Tomorrow, Wasted Time, Dreamer, Lion Eyes, not the Eagles, by the way. Dance the Night Away is kind of a little limp ending there. But, man, this album is fucking badass. It is a cyber vulture, you're right. It's pretty badass, man. I love that cover. So, as I found that, and I'm like, I'm going to get it. Because I was doing the old, I hadn't been to this store in probably a year and a half. No need to go there when you don't have money and you can't buy stuff. Just, it's kind of a painful thing to do. So, since I bought a record player, I decided, you know what? I'm going to pop in there, see what they have. I had groceries in the car. I had just come from my biopsy. So it was like, I'm tired. I'm not feeling well because I didn't sleep much the night before. But, man, once I started searching through crates after crates of album, and I'll tell you, I only touched on maybe 2% of this guy's stuff. And I'm going to do a little video about that maybe along with the Getty video about my trip to Record Connection in Ephrata, Pennsylvania. It's insane, man. Insane how much stuff this guy has. But when I saw that I think I paid $14.99 for that CD. I looked on eBay and everywhere else, and it was minimum $15.99. I'm like, you know what? I'm just getting it here. I'll have it right now. So, but as fate would have it, I started going through the used metal CDs, and look what came up. A couple more Europe metal CDs. All right, now this is probably their most poppy album, obviously, right here. And this one has some poppiness to it, but it's not really. You got John Norum on this. I think it was his last album before he went solo. And then you've got Key Marcello on here from, I think he was in 220 Volt. I think that was the name of the band he was in. Killer guitar player. This one has the big hit Superstitious. I'm not sure. Coast to Coast, maybe. That's not the cover of the Scorpions, is it? Is it? I don't know because I never owned this album. So, but for $3, I'm like, you know what? I'm getting it, man. I don't know if it might be a different Coast to Coast. Let's see. Yeah, it's a different one. Anyways, Easy Action. Thank you, Hank. Didn't know that. I thought he was in 220 Volt though. Man, could have swore he was in 220 Volt. All right. Anyways, Europe. Eyes of the World. I haven't even listened to this yet, so I don't know. I just noticed something. Fucking case was broken. Ah, of course it was. Of course it was. All right. And then, of course everybody knows this, right? I don't care, man. It's one of the most recognizable songs all over the world. I still like that song a lot. Cherokee's on here. Heart of Stone's a good song. Love Chaser's pretty good. Ninja. Carrie. Rock the Night's a great track. Carrie was my ex-wife's name. So, yeah, that always kind of had a weird sort of sentimental value to me. Okay, so metal stuff. And then we'll do box sets, then vinyl. This one I owe all of the kudos to Mr. Frederick Zunko from all over there in Aussie lad, Aussie, shimp on the bobby, Apollo Ra Haraya, the 2-disc version, slipcase version. This, if you don't know this band and you like Queensryche and Crimson Glory and Fates Warning, Dream Theater a little bit, this is kind of a band you should definitely know and check out. Really kick-ass, man. High, kind of the high Ray Alder, Fates Warning sort of vocals. Really ripping riffs. The odd thing about this is that apparently they were either called Museum of Fear or they became Museum of Fear. I think they became Museum of Fear. And they're from Baltimore, which is only about an hour away from me. I remember seeing Museum of Fear, and there was about 12 people in the venue locally here. Nobody knew who it was. We were there to drink, and we're like, these guys sound like Queensryche. Let's drink and get the hell out of here. But Apollo Ra Pariah. Man, if you love Crimson Glory, Fates, early Fates, especially the Arch era and the first Ray Alder album, man, this is fucking killer stuff. Really well done for a band, a young guy, a bunch of young guys too, man. I think these guys are probably my age now, but they were definitely in their early 20s when they put that out at most. All right. These just came in yesterday. Had to get these out of the way. Solitude Aeternus, twofer. Another Solitude Aeternus, twofer. And we've got Into the Depths of Sorrow and Beyond the Crimson Horizon. And here we've got Through the Darkest Hour and what is this one called? I forget. Downfall. I forget how many albums they have. Is it 6 maybe? 5, 6? Do they have a 7th? I don't remember. As I recall, these are like their best 4, I believe. And, I just was like, man, I got to own these because one's a Back on Black. The other is Dissonance Productions. Man, just killer, crushing U.S. doom, obviously in the Candlemassy, vibey sort of era, and everybody knows Robert Lowe went and actually joined the Candlemass. Didn't work out. Well, it worked out okay for a while, but he had struggles with doing the live thing and staying sober from what I understood. White Zinfandel, boys. Killer stuff there. All right. This I grabbed for $3. Case is all cracked, but I wasn't even. Some of you guys are probably aware of it on Relapse. In the beginning, from Nile. I guess it's their earliest demos or Festivals of Atonement and Ramses Bringer of War. I believe was it their first album or they EPs? I honestly don't know. I don't. For me, I came in with them at Tombs of Neferka or Black Seeds. No, actually, In a Darkened Shrine was my first. So I don't really know what this is. I don't know if he's sober. I heard he was actually, but that's what I thought. That's what Jeff from Tyrant told me, but I could be wrong about that. So all right. Now what do we got here? We'll leave those 5. Oh wait, I have 6. All right. Oh shit. All right. So the next 6 are. This is a band I've been meaning to get into, and of course, I only really knew the first album really well. And I woke up the other day, and I'm like, instead of just buying one Borknagar CD, why don't I just buy them all? So I started digging around on eBay. I first started looking on not eBay, but on Amazon, and stuff was kind of spicy. So I started looking for used. With a band like this that I want to immerse myself in and get into, I just didn't feel like buying all brand new stuff. So more or less, half of this is used, and then the other half that's coming tomorrow, with the exception of this one, is tomorrow. The next day is brand new. So I think I still have 3 coming. They have 11 albums or 10. Seems to me they have 11, which means I'm missing 2 then. And the one nobody had it listed, so I'll get that when I get it. But I picked up this. This is the new one, the debut, which I really love, with Garmon vocals. This is fucking smoking, man. And this came out on Century Media. It's got the original album on there, remastered in 2021, and then it's got bonus material, a bunch of like demos, alternate mixes, rehearsals of all that early material there. So, yeah, I agree. Probably, it's hard to beat Enslaved. Come on, man. But yeah, I just decided this was one I really wanted to get, and one band I wanted to complete on. Edge of Sanity is going to be next. I'm trying to find cheaper versions and stuff like that. So this one, well, okay, so I got Quintessence for like $5. Okay, the first one I showed was the most expensive one. It was like $25. I couldn't find it cheaper anywhere. This is the old Empiricism. I think I got it for like $8, something like that. We've got, is this Epic? Epic, which I'm about 90% sure I got for like $6. And this one, which I've heard this is one of the better ones. And this is on Icarus. And it is, God damn, I can't read it. The Archaic Course. Now, the ones that are still on order are True North, Erd, one more later one. And then this one has a funny story with it. So the Olden Domain, which I've heard a lot is kind of their best one, maybe. But, okay, wait, I will do that. Thanks, buddy. So this I get, it's in a tiny little, like, super thin packed thing. And I start realizing, oh, this dude didn't send a jewel case. Okay, no big deal, whatever. I got jewel cases. I open it up, and it's the CD, and it's the fucking insert for the cover. No back tray liner. I'm like, what kind of a dick does that? Like, what kind of a total douchewagon, jackwagon, pudwhacker sends the disc and the insert and doesn't send the tray liner, right? I'm just starting to pump up, I'm doing feedback, and I'm like, wow, this guy's getting totally destroyed. And what happened, Devin? What happened? I did take a minute to go actually look at the original listing, and guess who the pudwhacker was? This dipshit right here. The fucking guy had put it in there that was just the insert, the cover insert, and the CD. I don't know how much I think I paid way too much for it. I think I paid like $9 for those 2 things. Where I'm ever going to find an insert in the back, I'm not, let's be honest. So I guess I'll have to live with that. But yeah, your dipshit buddy right here was the guy that, I'm sorry, I keep getting something in my eye. Yeah, I'm the guy that didn't pay attention. And yeah, the same dick that didn't read the eBay listing. Exactly. All right, the last one here. This is the only album I really listened to of this band. Not a huge fan. Like them, but don't love them. Don't really need to own anything, but found this for $5. Thought it was well worth owning. The Satanist by our boys Behemoth, Nurgle, and the boys. So that'll probably be the only one I ever. Yeah, I probably could wait. I'm not the greatest with that kind of stuff, but I could. Jimmy could probably make me one up because he has all their stuff. Actually, I'm glad you reminded me of that because he's good at that stuff. So yeah, the Satanist. So that's all the metal CDs, the individual CDs. There's more coming. There's still at least 3 Bortnagar CDs, maybe 4. All right, box sets. No. Son of a bitch. Well, that's beautiful. I just spilled wine all over my brand new. Fuck. You motherfucker. You just had to do that, didn't you? You son of a bitch, you. Hang on a sec, boys. Son of a bitch. Well, that's. Ugh. Bear with me one sec, guys. That is a mega pain in the dick that just happened. A CD fell right on top of the wine glass and just soaked my brand new Black Sabbath box set that I just got tonight. Fuck. Smells like wine. There you go. All right, well, I think it didn't do too bad there. I'm going to have to use my boy Bod's shirt to soak it up. Hold on, guys. Oh, man. That is a mega fucking uncool thing. So, bear with me one second here. All right, luckily, none of the vinyl got it on it, nor did the big box sets. All right, back to box sets. We'll get that sorted out here in a minute. All right, so shit, man, just nothing can quite go right. That's true. They were booze sucked. Anyway, all right. I have been hunting for this for a long time. It's the One Marillion 40th anniversary book box set that escaped me. I don't have the one for Season's End yet, but I found a listing on eBay. I paid about $20 more than what they came when they came out of retail, but these have been going for crazy fucking numbers. And Movie Mars must have come on a batch of them, or maybe Marillion themselves sent a batch of them over there. I don't know, but 4 discs, 1 Blu-ray making of. I have all the other Marillion stuff. I'm not a eugenic. I like a lot of the Hogarth stuff, but I don't have to own it all in this format. I have Brave already. I have Holidays in Eden. I'm going to get Season's End, and this one. That's probably it. I might think of Movie Mars, yeah. I might think about getting Marbles, but I already have the big box edition of that already, so not sure that'll be necessary unless there's all kinds of unreleased stuff on there. So Afraid of Sunlight, Marillion with Steve Hogarth. All right, this was the offender here. It fell and knocked the wine down, and it has a little bit of wine on it. So Whitesnake, guys, let's talk Whitesnake, right? Everybody kind of bangs on Whitesnake, and let's be honest here, every song in Whitesnake is about banging. But it wasn't always quite that way. The early Whitesnake is very bluesy. It's not very metal. It's more Deep Purple with a little bit more blues vibe to it. And this came up, and I just could not say no. My very first Whitesnake album was Ready and Willing. Is that what it's called? Yeah, where's that? Ready and Willing, yeah. And geez, that was one of the first early albums I ever bought. 76, 77, somewhere in that range. So I bought this. I had to. I have the box set for the 87 album. I'm watching the Slided In box set. Gonna have to grab it. I love Coverdale. I love Sykes. I love Mickey Moody. I forget the other guy's name. Bernie Marsden, I believe it was. Mickey Moody, Bernie Marsden, John Lord, Ian Pace. After Purple split up, that they kind of became this band. And these are all the albums that are on there. It's a 2, 4, 6, 8 disc set. I think I got it for like $30. And it's a nice, really nice insert booklet. Lots of info on it. Actually, it even has lyrics. Shockingly, no, it doesn't have lyrics. It has no, it does have lyrics. God damn, nice job, really nice job. Anyway, lyrics, artwork, pictures, album credits, really nice stuff there. You got, all these little clamshells. I don't mind these, man. Yeah, milk carton for sure. Snake bite. I think this is this love? No, that which one's this? Come bite. Which one is this? Trouble. You got White Snake live at the Hammersmith Odeon. Probably one of my favorite album artwork covers, and I know I'm a misogynist apparently. Love Hunter. I gotta find a T-shirt with this on, man. Yes, I'll wear it. Ready and Willin'. Really, a couple really great songs on that one. Ain't No Live in the Heart of the City. Come and Get It. And Saints and Sinners. For literally $29 for 8 CDs, I'm all over that every day, all day long. So, White Snake. Box of Snakes. Is that what it's called? Little Box of Snakes. No, Little Box O Snakes. Okay. Okay, what else we got? Well, I said about Black Sabbath. I finally decided I have the black box, the one that was highly bootlegged for a long time, and that one used to bring a lot of crazy money. I got it for about $60, I think it 6-7 years ago, and I went through a really deep process of making sure that it was. It got inside here. Fuck. Hang on, guys. That would never opened again if I left that in there. So we got Sabotage box set. I don't know when this came out, but I'm assuming. God damn it, that shit got everywhere. Motherfucking son of a bitch. That wine literally got everywhere. I am pissed off. Sorry, I got to make sure this is dried out so this thing doesn't warp and get screwed up. There's a lot of wine on here, man. I did not realize how much spilled. Of course, I was running my mouth and not drinking like I should be doing. Yeah, it's going to an AA meeting. Exactly. Yeah. All right, I think that's now it's dried out. All right. So what does this have? It's got the book, little small hardcover book, which those are really nice because I have these on some other sets and they're well done. They're well done. That's gonna have to dry. All right. Nice little insert with let's see what we got on here. A lot of pictures, album credits, live shots. Nicely done. What else? High gloss on that too, which is nice. And then I like this, man. This is cool. Like this a lot. The CDs in little CD bags, man. I love shit like that. That's detail that I want to see. So here we've got Black Sabbath. Am I going insane radio edit? Hole in the Sky. Single. We've got this big ass fucking. Man, this is fucking huge. It's huge. Sabotage. It's Sabotage. Nice little promo poster there that didn't get wet. Thank you. What else? We've got the original album, the remaster of it. We've got the North American Tour Live 75 Part 1 and North America Live Part 2 73. And so I decided I'm going to start picking these up. I hope this is one of the cheaper ones right now, I guess, because it just came out and there must be a surplus of them. I'm not going to get the ones with the vinyl. I'm just not necessary for me. But I am going to pick up all of these Sabbath box sets, I think. Just, like I said, I had the original black box, which is cool. But I kind of want these. Yeah. Sorry, hold on. You got to have your ribbon. You got to have your ribbon put nicely in here. It has to be appropriately stacked. All right, what else do we have? All right, that's that. So, yeah, and you know what? I got this for $32. How can you argue with that? Just no need to argue with that. Yeah, I saw that the Technical Ecstasy one is like 37. I don't know whether I'm going to grab that or not. I might do it. I don't. Which ones did they do so far? They didn't do the original one, did they yet? I don't think they've done the debut. They've done Paranoid. They've done Symptom of the Universe. Did they do? I know they didn't do Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. That's my favorite album. Did they do one for Never Say Die? I don't remember. Volume 4. That's it, Volume 4. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get Volume 4, and man, can we get the Paranoid one without Paranoid on? Can I just have it without that? Is that all right? Can we do that? Yeah. Anyway, man, I'm still fucking cleaning up wine. What a son of a bitch. I'm gonna leave the lid off that so it doesn't dry that way. All right, what else do we got? All right, couple more boxes. YNT Earthquake. The A&M years 81 to 85, and this has 6 albums on it. It's got Earthshaker, Black Tiger, Mean Streak, In Rock We Trust, Open Fire, Down for the Count, and the Friday Rock Show. It's on 5 discs, or is it 4? 4 discs. Wish they wouldn't have done that, man, to save space, because they end up splitting up In Rock We Trust and Down for the Count. But whatever, not a big deal. For the most part, these are just straight up the albums. I don't know if they're remastered or whatever. I love YNT, but I don't need to have like individual. This box set was $30, man, for 5 albums, or no, for 6 albums, $5 a CD. I'm all over it, no problem. Okay, what else do we have back here? All right, this hasn't even opened. I didn't even open this yet, and it came yesterday. So in the it's the same group that did the Thin Lizzy Live and Dangerous box set. This is Humble Pie, 1970-75, the A&M box set. If you don't know Humble Pie, man, Steve Marriott, the shit, dude. That fucking guy was a mega rock star. So this has Humble Pie, Performance, Rockin' the Fillmore, Rock On, Smokin', Eat It, Thunderbox, Street Rats, and a bonus disc of B-sides and rarities, hardback book, and all new SAM memorabilia. The pie shop is open for business. Humble Pie. Man. God damn, man. This is good shit right here, man. Not metal. Just smoking hard rock. One of the best vocalists ever in Steve Marriott. Dude, just fucking unbelievable singer, man. Just an unbelievable singer. Okay. So, Humble Pie. The A&M box set. Let's see. What else we got? 2 more box sets. Now, you guys know, man, I am not I'm not just a metal dude. I love a lot of the classic rock bands. And this is probably my second favorite album by this very much classic rock band. And the price on this was just too good to pass up. And it is the Rolling Stones Goat's Head Soup, the deluxe box set, the super deluxe. You get a book, a killer book. Well, let's just go. Here's the cheat sheet, right? You've got 4 prints that are rolled up, and I'm not going to take them out. Sorry. You've got this recipe for goat's head soup. I think it's a voodoo goat's head soup. You got the Blu-ray 5.1, and then you've got 3 discs. They show 2 here, but there's actually 3. There is the original new stereo mix. There is the rarities and alternative mixes, the Brussels Affair, which was the Live 73 Forest National Arena in Brussels, Belgium, I believe that is. And then the Blu-ray surround an Atmos of the album. Don't know who did that. I don't think Steve Wilson did it, shockingly. Then you got videos for Dancing with Mr. D, Angie, Silver Train, the Story of Goat's Head Soup, 120-page book. Man, this book. Now, the only thing I don't like about it is the book is part of this package thing, and it's like I don't know. I'm not keen on this thing. Not real keen about the way they did this. It's kind of like all stuck together. A lot of space filler upper. So you got 1, 2. I don't know. You know what? Is there only 3 discs? Oh no, there's one. 1, 2. Where's disc 3? Oh, there it is. Disc 3. Disc 4 is the Blu-ray then. But yeah, it's got this kind of, I don't know, man. These thick cardboard sleeves that hold the CDs in them, which are stuck in. And I always keep my hype stickers, but it's kind of stuck together. And then there's like a boxy thing right here that have these rolled up period posters. But man, this book's fucking killer, man. The book is killer. Just absolutely killer, man. One of the better books ever. I just don't like the fact that it's like stuck to the big, I don't know what you call it, like the volume outside thing of this. But you know, if I could find the other Stones albums that I like this, like Satanics, Let It Bleed, Jesus Christ, man, come on. You're blanking out on them all. Jesus Christ, Beggar's Banquet. I love that period from 67 to 73. And that's, I like bits and pieces elsewhere, the hits, but I'm not really big on the rest of the stuff. You know, a lot of those albums I don't care if I own. Especially for big box sets, I definitely wouldn't need them. All right. So here is the box set I've been coveting, hunting high and low for. And I paid way too much for this. But I didn't have a choice because it was probably the second cheapest one I could find. It goes for crazy fucking money. If it gets reissued and comes out like $250, I'm going to be really pissed off, or $200, but whatever. I dropped $340 big ones on this with shipping. Came from Italy, but I had to have it. I had to have it. The very first Tangerine Dream box set, In Search of Hades. This has 18 CDs and Blu-rays. It's got Phaedra, Steven Wilson remixes, 2018 stereo remixes by Steven Wilson. It's got Phaedra Outtakes, Volume 1, previously unreleased stuff, CD3, Phaedra Outtakes, CD3. Live at the Victoria Palace Theatre in London, CD4. Live at Victoria Palace Theatre London, CD2. Oedipus Tyrannus, which has never been released except right here. Recorded June 74, previously unreleased. Mixed by Stephen Wilson. Live at the Rainbow, London, October 74. Discs 1 and 2 are 7 and 8. Rubicon, remixed by Stephen Wilson. Extended introduction pieces. They all have additional bonus tracks. CD10 is Royal Albert Hall, London, 75. CD11, Royal Albert Hall. Ricochet is CD12. CD13, Stratosphere. Again, all of these have bonus tracks galore. We've got this one, by the way, did come out when Frozen was still alive. The purple one, I'm not sure. Riders of the Purple Twilight, I'm not sure if he had passed yet. He might have. I'm sure that was in the planning phase, so I have them both now. CD14, Encore. CD15, Cyclone, the only Tangerine Dream album of the original incarnation with vocals. Yeah, it's a little weird. Okay. Force Majeure, which is fucking epic, man. CD 16. And then disc 17 is a Blu-ray with 5.1 Stephen Wilson mixes of Phaedra, Oedipus Rex. And then disc 18 is a Blu-ray, and it is Ricochet and Tangerine Dream at the Coventry Cathedral, the BBC TV Old Grey Whistle Test, and documentary and performance 76. So this, again, like the last one, just chock full of amazing shit. Killer book, hardcover, coffee table style book, tons of pictures, tons of, just stuff you're never going to find anywhere else, probably. Lots and lots to read. If only I knew how to read anymore. I'm kind of joking, but I'm kind of not. And, yeah, just killer book. And then each of the disc packages are in this. The only thing I don't like about this is if I wanted to take it in my car, I just have to, throw it in one of my little, which I would do anyways, those little zipper things with the plastic pouches. No big deal. I'm not a big purist on that. I can use those. And the other one here, not a lot of swag like in the Rush box sets, but don't need it, man. Just need the music and the book. That's good enough for me. So yeah, I spent a lot of money on that box set. Thank God the wine didn't just get all over it. I would have probably had a mega shit fit. But this is the one. This CD box set is the one I've coveted so much, man. You have CD Tangerine Dream Envy, but you can come and share it with me, big fella. Okay, so In Search of Hades. All right, now we're on to the vinyl. And let's see. Hang on. So as I said, I got a new record player. And that's coming in Audio-Technica. I didn't go crazy with like crazy expensive shit. I'm not. These ears are damaged anyways, so I'm not really that concerned about that. But I really felt like, and I'd probably have 250, 300 albums. But I was like, I got to get something new to christen it. So what better way than to christen my brand new stereo system than to throw this bad boy on? Scorpions in fucking trance, man. Ha ha. Are you joking with me or are you joking with me? Eric, is this my favorite album or was it my second favorite? I think it was my second favorite, right? This is special edition remastered from original audio tapes, 180 gram, colored vinyl in soft touch sleeve. I don't really know what that means. Does that mean like maybe she's gonna come out and nah, probably not. But yeah, man, this album, man, Dark Lady, In Trance, I'm in trance. Life's like a river, living and dying. Robot Man's a little weird, let's be honest. No, not Robot Man. Evening Wind, I'm sorry. Although I like that song a lot. It's just I don't like the fact that Uli sings it. Sun in My Hand, Longing for Fire, Night Lights. This album fucking rules, even despite the fact that Uli really sucks at singing. But I still love him, you know. All right, that was my big purchase. That was $30. I looked everywhere else. That was pretty much the going rate, so I was good with that. Had to have this, man. I just fucking had to have this. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Do you blame me? Do you blame me for wanting to have this, even though I have the box set? God damn it, man. Are you kidding me, man? Armed and Ready. Cry for the Nations. Victim of Illusion. Bijou Pleasurette. Feels like a good thing. All right, that's kind of lame. Into the Arena. Looking Out from Nowhere. Tales of Mystery and Lost Horizons. What? Yeah. Had to have it. $19.99. About $10 cheaper than everywhere else I looked. Hey, remember? Well, you know what? I'll leave that last just to be funny. All right, so I got a little bit of used stuff, 3 of them. I love this album, man. Alan Parsons Project, I, Robot. Smoking album, just a killer album. Fucking love Alan Parsons Project. This one was in pretty good shape. I love these old inserts that have the other stuff that's, you know, record show and what does it say on there? Schlagers, the big ball. I don't have any idea what that is. I remember these. This was a sleeve they used all the time. I'll have to get sleeves for these, but $5 I think this was. Great shape, as far as I can tell. $6, I lied. It's very good plus, and it is. It's very good. Mass produced, whatever. But, you know, I love iRobot. If you don't know this, the title track is just so killer. Wouldn't Want to Be Like You, Some Other Place, Breakdown, Don't Let It Show, Day After Day. This album fucking rules. If you guys know me a little bit, I found the CD of this back in December, and I literally was beside myself. I was so freaking happy. It's not in the greatest shape, but it's not in terrible shape either. I think it cost me $4. He's got his very good plus. He's probably about right. And what album would that be? New England, the debut. Don't ever want to lose ya. I fucking love it. It's produced by Paul Stanley, by the way. Man, this album is the bomb for hard rock pop kind of crossover. It's not metal for sure, and it's not even really super hard rock. The actual original sleeve is okay. Little beat, not bad. Little wrinkly, but lyrics and all that, I can live with that. A little bit of a chewiness down on the bottom there. Eric, you gotta check this album out, dude. Fucking rules, man. Have it on CD. Had to have it on vinyl. Just had to. And I forgot to look for fucking Stone Fury yesterday, damn it. That's another one that, if you know me, I love Stone Fury and would have liked to have had that. But yeah, you can tell I don't have the lights on, but the album's really in good shape, man. The album's in almost perfect shape. Looks like it's hardly been played. On the original label, I believe, Rock Steady by Infinity, 1979. New England. If you don't know them, you should know them. You really owe it to yourself to listen to them. Kind of in the, I guess, like that late area of, I hear a little bit of kind of like Billy Thorpe, a little bit of Journey, but it's not really Journey. Oh man, I'm driving home in the pouring rain. Don't ever want to lose you. Oh, it's so fucking great, man. All right, and then I said you guys would see this again, and you're going to see it again right now. And this one is near mint, and it is. Hence why I was like, fucking, I'm buying it. Also on vinyl. It's still got the shrink on it. Look at that. Look at that. fucking Aldo Nova subject. You can never, ever, ever have enough Aldo Nova in your life. Let's be honest, man. All right, see you, Alakazam. Look at this, man. Picture sleeve. Near mint vinyl. The vinyl looks pristine. Literally does not look like it was played. Portrait records. This thing, really, it doesn't even look like it was played. Literally perfect, man. Awesome. So, I went for 2 Aldo Novas. Or 2 helpings of Aldo Nova. They didn't. I already had the first CD, and they didn't have the album for the first album, or I would have grabbed it, to be honest with you. This is my era, man. You know, this is when I was growing up. This was the shit. So, all right, 3 more albums. Mr. Brian Arkham, are you still here, sir? This expenditure I owe to Mr. Brian Arkham, who clued me into something that he would like as a gift for his kindness to me over the years of sending me things and sending me grocery money at one point a couple years ago when things were really not good for me. But he clued me into Waxworks, and I knew about Waxworks. I'd been checking them out, but I hadn't bought anything. And yeah, he loves spending other people's money. That's right. And he did. He spent a little bit of money. He spent a little bit of my money. Thank you, Brian. By cluing me in that the Reanimator soundtrack on vinyl had come out. These are not open, by the way. I just haven't opened them yet. Just got them in yesterday afternoon. I believe this is a single, and it looks to be a really nice gatefold. Shall we open it? Should we open it, fellas? Why not? Let me see if I can find something to slit the throat. I mean, slit the... Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. The jacket open here. And I'm not going to open it all the way up and look at the gatefold just yet. Let me get my record player set up tomorrow. Or am I just being kind of a bitch by not opening it the whole way? Am I? Excuse me. Open it and show you the goods. Oh, God. Nah, I've been doing some more solo stuff, Tim, lately. All right, you got me. I'll open it. Because it is a gatefold, so. Got a cool hype sticker. Have to find a place to stick that somewhere. There we go. There's the jacket. And here is the inside of the gatefold. Oh, that looks special. Looking very special. Very, 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 very. Baseball has been very, very good to me. Okay, so what do we have inside the jacket here? We have a glossy, high gloss jacket sleeve, or what do they call these? Album sleeve, excuse me. No insert though. Like what? Really? It's kind of fucking weird. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful vinyl right there. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, boy. Oh yeah, boy. Fuck, that's cool looking, man. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's pretty. I would say that's very, very sexy. I'm a little surprised there's no... Oh, there it is. I was going to say. Looks to be like there is a poster. Like an... Oh, shit. Like an original art... probably the theater artwork poster. I don't know. Is there... Was this the original theater artwork? I don't remember. Maybe not. Probably not. I don't see an insert though. Or did I not look hard enough? fuck me, man. No insert. How about that? Okay. Well, I guess all the info is on here. It was Peter Adams. I think it was Peter Adams. Bernard Herrmann. I think. Stuart Gordon notes. Anyways. Yeah, it's just for the reissue. What's happening to my voice? I am a wild and crazy guy. Oh, wait. You know what? Hang on. I'm not drunk. I swear I'm really not, but no. Huh. No insert, Brian. You son of a bitch. You made me buy this and there's no insert, you bastard. It's all your fault, man. That's ruined my life. You understand what you've done to me now, right? All right. Oh, you're talking about the artwork is Richard Band. Okay, I don't know. I'm not. It's too dark in here for me to see. I'm old and I can't see. All right, next one up. One of my favorite horror movies. Carnival of Souls. Look at that bad boy, huh? Look at that. Again, Waxworks, of course. Is this a? Yeah, it's a Gatefold 2. Got to get me some of them fancy schmancy bags there, Brian Arkham. Send me a link where to buy that shit because I'm a kind of a neophyte at this whole vinyl thing here. Singing in the rain. Is it raining where you guys are at? Because it's been raining like a motherfucker here. Hey, did I mention I had my first guitar lesson with Kevin Huffnagel tonight? That was cool. He's like, let's do it again. Yeah, let's do it again. Not that I necessarily need lessons, but I felt like I needed lessons. I wanted to learn some things more about reading music and, yeah, get off of me. Look at this. Oh, that is gorgy. Gorgy. It's so gorgy. It's pretty. Yeah, I guess he would have them up there. That's true, yeah. Oh, look at this. Oh, man. Sweet. That is killer. This one is just a single disc as well. I think this is a butterfly, if I recall correctly. Oh, shit. I did not want to come out of there nice. Okay. What we got in this? We got a poster. Oh, nothing? Oh, there it is. This one has a nice hard cardstock. Jean Moore print of, I think her name is Constance. Shit, what's her name? She just died recently, I believe. She may still be alive. Is she? Constance something, I think, is her name. Hang on one second. Is that all there was? Huh, not sure. This one has a lot of cool, creepy organ music in it that I'm hoping is in there. Oh, lesson went great. Went really well. It'll be much better next time because I gotta download. I gotta get Guitar Pro, I think, which he didn't tell me before the lesson. So we'll work it out. We're working it out. And Zoom, but I just got my Mac. So, all right. So let's take a look at this one here. Hey, what's up? Hilligos, that's it. Candace, what did I say? Constance. Is she still alive? I know she was recently. She might be gone now, but we got a pinwheel butterfly effect. If you know the movie, you'll kind of get that a little bit. The merry-go-round, the Salt Lake Flats Pavilion or whatever it's called. Salt Air Pavilion, I think it's called, out in Salt. I don't know if it's there now anymore. They did tear it down. It burned down originally. I think they did rebuild it, but yeah, you're right. Candace Hilligos. I don't know if she's alive though. I don't know. Curious. Somebody look that up for me. I'd be curious to know. Okie doke. Okie dokie, that's Carnival of Souls. And the last one I grabbed, which if you've never seen this movie, it's a creepy, weird, bizarre movie. It's just truly trippy. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought she might be alive, but she's up there, dude. She's like, I think she's definitely in her late 80s, I believe. Maybe even a little higher than that. But so this is Spider Baby. This is a double. And starred Lon Chaney Jr. and right? Lon Chaney Jr., I believe it was. Yeah, I think that's right. And damn it. This is like a late 60s or early 60s. I can't remember. 62, 64, 64? 64, I think. 64. Movie that's just truly weird, man. It's a fucking weird movie, but it's super cool. And really cool soundtrack. Track. And I love this artwork. Very, very cool. If I'm not wrong, I think the women in this are dead, though. Lon Chaney Jr. is obviously dead. Really cool interior artwork. It's just such a bizarre movie. Tom will attest to it. It's such a weird 60s mixture of, campy horror with 60s counterculture. It's just truly strange, but cool. And this one has all kind of good stuff in it too. Let's pull this out here. Okay. So it's got come on now. Really nice insert, hard card stock. Again, like Carnival Souls. And then we've got 2 albums. If I'm not wrong, I think they're both different. And this one's cool. Oh, this is badass. Look at that. Look at that thing, man. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous George. That is side A and side B there. I'm pretty sure sorry, I've been up really early today. All these medical appointments burning me out. All right, let's show you the last one. Let's see if anybody's got any quick questions. And I don't know. Oh, yeah. So this one has an insert with a little fold out, which is cool. A lot of interesting information in here. An interview actually with the producer. Yeah. Jack Hill and Beverly Washburn by Rob Zombie. There we go. And I can't remember the other one's the same color or different. I think it's different. Yeah, it's different. Which I think that's awesome when they do that and they switch it up. Man, this was just as fucking cool, man. Look at that. Oh, I'm glad I grabbed this one. Wow. That is bodacious. That is bodacious. So, as I said earlier, I have one more guitar coming in the next few days. Probably with the holiday, I'm guessing it's probably not going to get here until Saturday, maybe. It's coming from Florida, so it probably should be here by Saturday, maybe Friday. If not, maybe Monday then. Just double checking I wasn't missing anything. We talked about the shirts. Lots more shirts coming. I mentioned those. Real quick, I'll run through what I got coming. I forgot. I have one more massive box set coming that I spent a small fortune on, and that is coming from Burning Shed. It's released on the 24th. So tomorrow? No. 24th. So Friday, maybe? That is the Camel box set. 32 CDs. 32 CDs and Blu-rays, man. That's coming from England. So I don't expect to see that till early December, probably. I've got the Erosion of Sanity Pirate Press reboot of the Gorgut shirt coming. I have the night shift stuff we talked about. So that's Sisters of Mercy Floodland, Sacramentum Far Away from the Sun, Paradise Lost Draconian Times, Dismember Like an Ever Flowing Stream, and Cro-Mag's Age of Quarrel shirts, plus the Wayfarer one that's kind of holding it up for the new Wayfarer. I fell prey to it, man. I don't know why, but I bought the Crypt, the Worm, what's it called? Blood, something, right? I don't know. What's it called? Nights in Hell limited green cassette. Why did I do that? $7 for shipping. That's fucking ignorant, man. I saw that $7 for shipping, and I still said yes. That's the difference between me having money and not having money, and kind of being like, oh, whatever. But I mean, I like Worm a lot, but I can't imagine it's that good to pay $17 for it. Kind of pissed I did that. Well, Tom, they have a shitload of albums. Plus, there's all kind of demo outtakes. There's live stuff. There's Blu-rays of several of the albums, 5.1 mixes, video live performances. It's soup to nuts, the Camel completist. And I love Camel, and I've often hesitated to buy their CDs because they're always like $25 a piece. And I just don't want to spend that much to get, 7 or 8 CDs. I'll end up paying I'll pay $500. Now I paid $219 for 32 discs. I'm okay with that. That's a good deal for me. Yeah, so I got the Worm thing. I got the Worm and Dream Unending split coming, whatever that's called. I think I accidentally got rid of the information on that. I don't see it in here. So whatever that's called, I've got Gene Loves Jezebel box set, 6 CDs. I love Gene Loves Jezebel. Also, Marvin Gaye box set coming, 4-disc box set coming that I got a steal of a deal on. I've got the Mission shirt, the Sisters of Mercy box set I said. What else? Deep Purple box set, first 10 albums, I believe it is. I think it's a bootleg. I'm almost 90% sure it's a Chinese boot. But it looks like it's the legit thing, so I was like, fuck it, I'm getting it. $40. Borgar Universal's coming. Winter Throws? No. Here you go. I've got Erd, Winter Thrice, and the True North still coming for Bortnagar. I've got Year of the Cat box set. Al Stewart, that's coming from the UK. Probably the next week or so. I love that album. I've got Frampton Comes Alive, the definitive edition. That album means so much to me, man. Yeah, Wade, I think if you can find it at the price I got at $140, absolutely well worth it, man. Yeah, I would jump all over it if it was low, man. It actually jumped even lower. I think I paid $150 and I saw it for $140. Headless Cross OG Press CD. Talk, the first 3 albums. I don't have 2 of them. It's My Life and the first album, Talk. I don't have on CD, so I wanted those. I think that. Oh, I got an amp coming too. And all those shirts. Oh no, I said that. Yeah. I think we're kind of at the end here, more or less. Turntable. What's this one here? Okay, got that. Yeah. And my Paul Reed Smith is coming. So, Europe, Prisoners in Paradise, and also the debut Europe album. I have that coming CD wise. And that looks to be it, guys. I'm trying to think if there's anything major. I have a Quad Cortex coming, which is an amp sim multi effects pedal that cost me an obscene amount of money, but it's top of the pops, top of the rock. So when that comes in, I'll be able to crank the amp a little bit and give you a little bit of that side of my playing. Yeah, I have the Katana amp, as I stated, and I think that's it. Now, as far as upcoming stuff, you'll note that I've kind of dipped out for a while. I was pretty burnt out and just kind of was burning it hard. And I also kind of, felt like a lot of my friends that do these things with me a lot, like Eric, like Tom has done a couple of the horror things. Eric has done a lot of the music stuff. Who else? Brian has done some, not as much lately. He kind of has not done a lot of YouTube, of his own volition, just not being into it as much. Nick has done a bunch. So there's a lot of guys that have I rely on. Rick and just constant people that I bug to do stuff because I don't typically like to do stuff on my own. These are one thing. Doing updates, I don't need anybody else to be here to talk me through what I'm going to talk about. But when we do these deep dives and things like the Island series, the Dad, just seeing if my hat got stuff on it. The Dad series, that's something I need another partner for. We got the Island series, which I make into big productions, the deep dives. It takes other people committing. And to some extent, I kind of feel like, I don't want to say I burned people out, but maybe I have. I don't know. Because I started noticing people weren't as available. And most everybody tried to be available. That's been fairly consistent. But at the same point in time, I can't always expect, what's 170? 170, for the set. Even for that, it's still not bad, dude. When that came out, it was $250. It's dropped a lot. So, yeah, I would say it's well worth that. Or just throw it in your Amazon bin and keep watching it. And when it drops, grab it then, if it drops. What else? Let's see. So as far as doing stuff coming up, Eric and I have been kicking around getting the Jethro Tull thing done. I do want to do the traditional metal, which I had actually mentioned before the whole heavy metallurgy thing that they did the other night. I had said I might do a traditional metal one, and I still want to do that. So I need a little libation there. But I don't think that's going to happen until November. I wanted to do UFO, the Schenker and Chapman eras, with Craig Beerhorst and maybe his drummer from his band, the Butlers. So I'm going to nudge him a little bit and see whether that's doable soon. I kind of skipped back from the interviews a little bit because it's getting into Christmas and a lot of people just were very non-committal. I had Hannes Grossman. I thought he was coming on. We've spoken a couple times, and then he never got back to me on a couple of, touching base with him a couple of times. And what else? Let's see. Derek Vella and I think Justin from Dream Unending, I think they're going to come on here in another week or two. Yeah, I'm going to do the thing with Kellen for Wasp for sure. That's the Dad series. I want to get back to those. My daughter and I were going to do one this week, but I just had a lot of really intense medical stuff going on, and I've had some very, very, very bad news. Very bad news. I had to do a spinal tap, and I got to say, I was terrified. It was not as bad as I feared. It wasn't something I'd want to do every day, or it's not something I would ever look forward to doing. But it's not nearly as terrifying as I thought it would be. And so that came back, and they found, God damn it, there's fucking shit. Sorry, man. There's goddamn wine everywhere. Motherfucker, man. I'm gonna have to scrub my floors tomorrow. Yeah. So I found out that my protein level in my cerebrospinal fluid is way out of whack, and that's usually a sign of a neurological condition, but they still don't know what it is entirely, other than to say that the autonomic thing is still mostly in play. Well, they didn't miss. They got me. Thankfully. Sorry, guys. There's just fucking wine everywhere. God damn it. Like just anyway, so that was not good news. And then I have an MRI tomorrow on my brain, and I'm not expecting that to be good at all. They also found rare macrophages and lymphocytes in my CSF, but they did not find any sign of cancer like brain glioma, glioblastoma, or brain tumor. And they didn't find any blood in there. They didn't find any red platelets. So that means I don't have a brain bleed or a stroke. But they just don't know why I'm continuing to deteriorate and why my peripheral vision is deteriorating. I did get new glasses finally. Look at those. Sexy, huh? But man, when I put these on yesterday, I was like, what in the fuck? It just was like the whole world was like a funhouse mirror. It scared the piss out of me. That is my brain struggling to function correctly, and it's a long thing to get into that most of you won't understand. But they still are struggling to put a complete diagnosis on me, which is troubling after literally 3 years. It's just unbelievable, and it really goes back almost 8 years when I first started going to doctors saying, "Hey, something's not right, man. Something is not right." So we just kind of continue to forge ahead there. So I would like to get the UFO thing done and the Tull thing done in the next 3-4 weeks, and get 3 or 4 dads in the book and get those done, and maybe the interview of Derek Vella. But I'm not going to push it any further or harder than that. With Christmas coming, I want to see my daughters and hang out with them, and if it means just stepping back a little bit, so be it. Yeah, rare diseases suck, dude, especially neurological diseases that have been kind of going on for about 8 years, give or take a couple weeks or a couple of months. I mean, this has been a real gargantuan struggle, and it's made my life a living hell in a lot of ways. I try to power through it and stay generally positive, but I'm starting to have weird. I'm noticing that I'm drooling in the corner of my lips sometimes just from speaking. Like that I'm either overproducing saliva and not, manifesting it properly or absorbing it properly, or something's not right. Now, I don't have any droopy mouth or droopy eyes or droopy face or anything, but I have major breathing trouble, major fatigue trouble, major fucking pain all over my body, abdominal distress like you'd never want to ever go through. And there are a lot of days I'm just like, man, I'm done. I am fucking done. And then I power through it, but that may end one day. I mean, I'm just pretty burnt out. So, all right, a couple quick notes. I'm going to see Ulcerate tomorrow night in Philadelphia if I'm feeling up to it. Grab the ticket, and yeah, well, Tim, I'm not far off from that about 80% of the week, every week. That's why I went on disability, and they didn't argue it or demand any other kind of testing. When they saw the stuff I had done, they knew something neurological was wrong, even though they can't put a name to it. Well, they have put a name. It's idiopathic small fiber and sensory autonomic neuropathy. But is it? My doctors seem to feel it's not as immediately dangerous as I do. So, oh, did you see him, Nick? Okay, cool. Yeah, going down tomorrow night to see them. And a band called Alters, is it? I don't know them at all. And then this Saturday coming, going to Philadelphia to see Zebra. I have second row seats right down there. I must be in the front row. You know who I am. You know who I am. You know who I am. I must be in the front row. Anyway, Zebra. Can't wait for that. They're doing the whole debut album and other assorted hits. Love that band. Can't wait to Dissonant Death Metal. All right, I'll probably like it then. That sounds cool. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else majorly happening that I need to get into that I can think of, other than it looks like it's charged. I was kind of a little shocked by this. I got a 14-inch Mac, and I totally dig this, man. Totally works for me. A MacBook Pro in gloss black. Well, it's not gloss. Brushed black steel. And, man, this is freaking... This cost a lot of money, brand new. But we're gonna oh wow, whoa, that flipped me out. There's a cover on the. It's like, why does that screen look so shitty? Oh, there's something on it. I see. Oh, look at this. Wow. Look at there. Hello, statue. So yeah, my new laptop. I am stoked to have it. Going to be doing a lot of music production on here, I would hope, soon. Bonjour. And yeah, so that's the next thing to work on tomorrow, is getting that thing up and running and do what I needed to do. And that's it. Anybody got any questions? Anybody got any questions or statements or, fuck yous they want to give me or anything like that? I'm totally cool with that. Anybody want to know anything? Talk about anything? Yeah, don't spill wine on it. Yeah, I know. I can't fucking believe I did that. The one set I spot that thing. Yeah. So that kind of sucks because I was really looking forward to. Yeah, Nate, wasn't that just a couple nights ago for you? Weren't they just out there? Not like a few nights back? I don't think they played. I guess they probably were they. When were they in? When were they in out your way, Nick? Friday. Okay. Yeah. So I kind of did that on a flyer. I mean, the ticket was $23. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go to that. Motherfucker. There is just wine every goddamn place you could possibly think of it being. Jesus. And of course, it hit a box of CDs I have here sitting on the floor that need to go in a closet. And now the bottom of that's all wet with wine. So, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna go to that, Nick, but my car wasn't inspected till the day after that, and I really didn't want to get pulled over. Had that happen once before, and I don't want to do that. Didn't want to do that again. So I decided to kind of bail. I'm not the biggest. I mean, I like both Suffolk and Incantation, but I just was like, I'm not feeling it. But I saw you met John McAtee and Terrence. Terrence never replied to me. Said he was going to come on my show and never got back to me, bastard. What else? I don't know if there's anything else that exciting to report. I do plan to go see Horrendous in right after Christmas with Rick. And I did meet up with Rick the night of the Getty Lee book thing. It wasn't a book signing. He didn't sign anything. He didn't meet and greet anybody. But the book tour, I guess you'd call it, or recitation or whatever it was. But yeah, I did meet up with Rick after the show. He happened to be out with some people, and it ended up we hung out and had 2 beers at Johnny Brenda's, which is a cool little bar in Philly. And so it's always good to see Rick and hang out with him. I tried to get him to go to both these shows. He's got stuff going on. Couldn't go. So I think that's it, guys. I think that's all I got. I got to get up at 9 tomorrow to do this brain MRI and lay in a tube for a good hour. So probably not going to hang out late tonight. Just call it a night soon. But I appreciate everybody that popped in. We had like 25 people on at one point in time, which is very cool. And I don't know if there's some big news. Nate Beltran finally has a new phone. So we're going to try to get Nate on one of these to hang out one of these nights. And yeah, thanks, Eric. Thanks, Nick and Nate. But we're gonna get Nate on, and hopefully Nate thinks he's maybe getting a computer from Santa Claus, so that'd be cool. If he does, we'll get him to come hang out with us and chill and do that kind of stuff. So the next one of these will probably have all that straggly shit that came in, and then I forgot one other one that's on order. The No Man box set. I totally forgot about that. That's not till January, though. That's on order. And then, thanks, Wade. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, so keep an eye out for future things to come here in the next week or so. I should be able to start, reaching out to people and seeing if they want to join me and do a dad. And last little thing. So this afternoon, after my eye test, I ran to a place called TJ Maxx. It's in a strip mall around here. And, we're a city of, I don't know, 125,000, something like that. It's not massive, but it's a pretty big area. And I walk in, and I'm walking around, and I get in line, and there's the line is long, man. And there's this youngish woman, probably in her late 20s, mid to late 20s, perhaps. And she's got this little girl that's sitting in a cart, right? And this kid, man, stared at me. And we were in that line for a good 10 minutes. That kid did not take her eyes off me the entire time. At first I thought, well, it's just because I'm so beautiful. I mean, it's hard for people not to look at me and be mesmerized by my handsomeness and by my energy that I exude, this positivity and beautifulness and menacing awesomeness, right? And then I thought, well, maybe I have a booger hanging out or something. Wasn't that either. This kid just stared at me, and it started to make me think about there was an episode of Twilight Zone back in the 60s. And I can't remember, was it Penny? I think it was Penny. This pool dial that you would, it would be Penny doesn't like people who are mean. And this kid was staring at me. I kept thinking, Holy shit. And she was not a happy looking kid. She like stared at me like she was like really looking through my fucking soul. It was like unnerving as shit. I have no idea what was up there. And her mom was like, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." I'm like, "Oh, it's okay." She's very intrigued by me. She must think, "Oh, is that a girl or a boy? Oh, is that a what's wrong with this man? Why does he look so old and decrepit, and why hasn't he had a haircut and shower in years?" And anyways, it was just fucking weird, dude. It was so weird. This kid just like, like, looking at the, and just didn't stop. It was fucking scary as hell. Anyway, yeah, I was scared of like a 2-year-old, 19-month-old, something like that. Freaked me out. But yeah, I think that's about it. And I will see you guys soon. We'll get something done here. And no, I got Fields of Nephilim, dude. Come on now, man. That's gnarly. No metal, but they're kind of metal. I don't know, sort of metal. Um, I think they're metal, but they have many metal moments. Yeah, you missed early stuff, Nate. You missed some of the early shit, man. I talked about this shirt and some of the other shirts I got that were fucked up, that were sent wrong. Yeah, yeah. You want to take this outside, you little fucker, little shit. Well, it was funny because this older couple behind me, yes, older than me, Nick, were standing and they were just laughing. They're like, "Push that kid just." Oh no, I wasn't. No, I was wearing this shirt. Yeah. No, the kid just was just fixated on me, and like I said, when you look this fucking good, you just, what I say. You look at this good, it's kind of hard to not look. You got to look at the beauty, the handsomeness, the virileness. I get it. I get it. And there's a lot of 19-year-olds that, oh, never mind. Yeah. So weirdness, strange, funny shit. And I think that's it, dudes. I'm going to head out. It's 2 hours on this update. Holy fuck. And if you saw the guitars, Nick, you didn't see the guitars, you bastard. You have to go back and watch. I threw out my latest guitars. I still have one more coming yet. I will say this. I was going to buy Paul Masvidal one of his guitars. And we just kind of misconnected timing wise, and I ended up going a different direction. I'm kind of glad I did right now, just simply because if I had spent the amount of money that I was planning to spend on one of his guitars, I'd really be cutting it close. And as it is now, I can bank some money and step back a little bit and kind of chill a little bit. So yeah, there was Guitar Madness earlier. So you guys go check that out. We had did you miss that? Eric, you little bastard. I'm gonna show you this one last time. Back. Look at that bad boy. Oh, is that pretty? Ocean Blue Burst or Ocean something, Ocean Sunrise Burst, or look at that thing. And I don't care what anybody says. Everybody says this is a stupid design. I love this design. I think it's fucking wickedly cool. Wickedly fucking cool. And then you got that giant headstock. I fucking love it. You got the Floyd Rose. You can't hear it though. So yeah, this is my Dean Caddy. It is actually a 2020. I was kind of surprised that this sat around and did not sell quicker, or else they got it late. Maybe it was in the warehouse. But I loved playing this on Saturday. Excuse me, Saturday. Jam this. It needs a little bit of a better setup on the Floyd Rose. But man, it played fucking killer. Let's see if I got a. Probably can't hear that. Anyway, you can't hear it, I'm sure. So, obsolete. Better send it to you and buy a new one. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You know what I really ought to do is put you and Nate's names in a hat and do a Rick style drawing. Like, Rick loves to buy stuff and give stuff away. What would you guys think if I did like hey, 1,000 sub contest? I give this Dean guitar away. What do you think of that, Eric? Are you down for that? Are you down for that sickness? Yeah, I love the way this plays. The action, super low, really nice, well done on the fretboard, man. The neck's sweet. It's beautiful, and you know what? It's made in Indonesia. Am I right about that? Yeah, Indonesia. But there's a lot of really good guitars coming out of Cortec, man. They do a nice job. Um, and yeah, it's fucking. I love this thing, man. This might be buried with me. Hopefully not too soon, but you never know. But if I do decide to give it away, Eric and Nate, I will do a raffle with just you two guys. And you get in on that. I'll tell you how you could win it easier, though. Just start sending me a lot of money. Like, just, PayPal me, I don't know, $500-600 every month for a couple months. And then when you get to 1,000, then I can, I can send it your way if you win it, of course. And yeah, that's never happened. But so, boys and girls, I'm gonna call it a night. All right, I will see you later. Thanks to everyone that's been you wish me well rather, I should say. And it's been a long day, so I'm gonna get kind of relaxed and get a shower quick and then crash. But yeah, hopefully soon you'll get to see me making some music with this, and I think too, for sure, the big reason for getting a laptop was to get busy on writing some music. So that's going to be where I'm going to be going. So, all right. Yeah. Happy holidays to everybody. Everybody be cool. And I shall see you later. Stay metal.